Um, Definitely still adjusting, getting to know the offense, getting to know my teammates and everything. Um, Complex offense Coach Drink has been implementing me slowly and throughout the offense, and I've been getting it pretty well. Um, really enjoyed the spring game. Enjoyed competing with the guys. That's the thing I love the most, and it's been going pretty good.
And then compare what that effort is as far as like blocking and catching the ball out of backfield here to what you do this offseason. Is it more? Is it pretty similar?
I'd say it's pretty similar. They obviously want me to do everything: pass pro, run the ball, catch the ball, everything that entails being a running back. That's everything I want to do too. Just show all my abilities and to do anything that I can to progress this offense and to make this team the best that it can be.
How much about how it is for Spirng? You watch him. He shows a lot of talent in the system.
Oh, I watch it all the time. Whenever I want to see a play that how it's supposed to be run, or whether I just want to see how he made a move on somebody, I'm watching it all the time. See what he did. I'm also watching my own film. I'm also watching the backs that we have here already. Just implementing everything that they've done to implement my game and be the best person I can be. Um, I don't know, I got it at Stanford, and I like the look of it, and so I asked if I could get it here, and they said I could have it. My older brother actually was number two at Rockridge, and kind of just wanted to follow his footsteps. But I think it was time to get my own footsteps and kind of be my own person, my own player. Oh yeah, definitely the way he reads his outside zone and everything that entails being a running back. I've watched the moves that he puts on the secondary. I've been watching a lot, trying to implement it to my game as well. Just kind of do the knick-knack things that he does to implement to my game to be a better back and to flow within this offense.
You talked about getting to know your new teammates, and I'm curious, what's that integration process been like? And then also, what things have you learned about working together on offense that you normally don't expect?
Definitely coming here, it was a lot of competition, and I feel like the competition fosters a good relationship with your teammates because you know that they all want to work hard and they all came here for a reason to be better. So with that, I feel grinding with my guys and sweating and working hard um, made that camaraderie with each other that I feel like you just can't replace in any other scenario. But outside of football, just getting to know them, eating dinner, lunch with them, talking with them, having classes with them, just all that entails with getting to know your guys and creating great relationships with them. Specifically, I made a good relationship with my running back room, good friends with all of them, and so that just fosters good competitive nature so they critique each other and be better running backs as a whole. It's been great. He's been pushing me to be a better back, showing me the things I need to work on, but also showing me the things that I've been doing good to implement this offense. And he knows that I'm still trying to get a grasp of the offense, but he's still pushing me to be better, and that's what I really respect about him, and he's being real.
How much emphasis was it that you kept put on catching the ball? I know Tyler was a huge reception, but specifically just the scheme and the way, like how much emphasis was that on running the ball?
I feel like it's always been an emphasis. I think it's just entailed into the running back position. So we do a good deal of catching out of the backfield and doing routes like that. So we do it every day in practice, and we do it outside of practice as well, catching jugs with the other running backs as well after practice. So just catching the ball, just being good with that is important for this offense.
Anything else for me?
What has that been like for you, being back in your hometown, playing versus
It's meant a lot. Just being back here just makes me want to work harder. Makes me want to do the extra mile, do the extra rep, anything like that, just to represent my hometown and to do it for my family, my friends, and my brothers as well.
Thank you so sir.
Thank you.
Experience. We had that as an offensive line. We had that camaraderie. Playing together. I would say we lost experience, but that brings an opportunity for other people. Zeke has been playing well, and Amand has been playing well too. Actually, kind of surprised all of us. He's going to be a good football player for us. Still has the that freshman attitude and mentality, but he does great work out there. So does Zeke. So we're gonna have some competition there. But yeah, I would say the most thing we miss is experience with hiring. It's both. Coach has hit on it multiple times. The number one thing is individual player improvement. Through this spring. So we just got to keep on improving. As an individual as well as a team. Especially as well as the offensive line group. Like you said, missing hiring out it sucks. He's a big part of our success in offense, and we're to have somebody big to replace him.
You mentioned that online class impressed you. What's the physical history about him?
His physical nature, his mentality, and the way he uses his hands and the way he moves his feet. It's very impressive. He's still a young pup, so we just got to get some more experience with him, but he's going to be a good football player for us.
I know it's obviously a different position, but I'm curious, have you talked to Cody Schrader at all about kind of making that leap, that transition to a different level?
No, I haven't actually talked to him at all, but, about that, obviously. I've talked to him, but, no, he's, I typically come to workouts, 30 to 45 minutes earlier, get warmed up, stretch, get ready for the workout. And dude, Cody beats me there every day. Takes my spot. I'm like, hey, the first spot is mine. And he's like, not if you beat me there. And so, that's one thing I've been impressed by Cody is he's one of the hardest workers I know. And he's a low body and he's a strong, powerful dude. So I'm excited for him to see him. But I should talk to him about that, that big jump, because I did it as well.
Yeah.
So
How long did it take you to, what was the biggest difference? And was there a moment of, oh, hang on, this really is different, or is it just football?
At the end of the day, it is just football. But yeah, there is speed difference, side difference. We're playing in the SEC here. And, there's freaks and natures. Jordan Davis. I'm sure you guys all saw that. But the speed of the game, all of that has an effect in it. And practice, and just that experience to adapt from the SEC. So that's the biggest thing is just trying to get used to it. Repetition, experience. So I think that's the biggest thing that he's going to see is the game speed and how big guys are here.
Connor, can you talk about what the versatility you have and what that does for an offensive line?
Say that again?
The versatility you bring to an offensive line, how much does that help?
Yeah, I think I've mentioned this a lot of times. Coach Johnson, he gets us ready for any position. I don't think I've quite reached center yet, but I think everybody within the O-line, they need to understand all assignments as well as positions, right? And so you can move from left to right, and it's not going to be a big deal. You see it in the league. Guys move from right tackle to guard or whatever, and that just shows your value to the team, and yeah, it's just it's valuable to the offensive line because one guy goes down. Example A, hiring. We got to have somebody else to get out there. So.
You mentioned center. Obviously you can't just jump from any other tackle to center. What makes it that way? What makes it about center which makes it a little bit more difficult than the others? Obviously it's not snapping.
Yeah, I was gonna say snapping. Snapping is the biggest thing. Because I know the offense pretty well. I played a lot of ball, and I try to help out Bency Because he's new, he's still trying to get a hold of things, the game speed and all that, assignments. And so, that's the one thing that Mike was really, he was great at, was he's on point. He knew everything. I'm trying to get to that point where we both can make calls, So the right side of the field, Benzie doesn't need to look at. I got it covered. So that's the point where I'm trying to get at. I'm getting there. But yeah, at the end of the day, the center makes the call. Whatever he says, we stick with it. So, and also snappy. That's the biggest thing. Oh yeah, for sure. Probably this spring.
Add a Barrett, Banister, and feel free to throw questions at Barrett as well.
There is, obviously you played here for a while down there, you saw the, you saw kind of, curious on your reaction to that and, what you can do there.
Yeah, I mean, when Drew came to town here during the bye week, it was just fun to catch up with him. Me and him were, I'd say, good friends whenever he was here. I think he's probably really excited for the opportunity. He's a competitor. He's got a lot of talent, and I'm sure he'll go up there and, make a lot of plays. And then, if I'm not mistaken, I think Noah Fant was in that trade too to Seattle, so it's going to be a great opportunity for Albert in Denver as well. So, I think both those guys are going to have great opportunities, and, both of them will rise to the occasion. Great people and great competitors.
Barrett, I know that there's a freshman receiver getting a lot of attention here, but I'm curious about the other one. What have you seen out of Nathaniel in camp so far?
Yeah, something actually the other day that happened was, we were walking back across the bridge from practice, and Makai just came up to me and asked me just my honest opinion of like how he was doing, what he could improve on. And, I thought that was pretty mature of him. He's not looking for a pat on the back. He's looking, where can he improve? How can he, find his role on this team? And I thought that was really cool. Definitely something that you want to look for in a younger receiver who, just wants to find ways that he can improve. And so I think that's the biggest thing that stuck out to me. He's working just as hard as everyone else, and, he's going to do a lot of great things here at this school.
When you look at that, like you said, what stood out about his skill set and what you think?
I think speed is one thing. I think he's a very fast individual. He's very cerebral when it comes to the game. Is able to process things and understands like the playbook well so far, which is really good for a receiver coming in from high school. Coach Spirng always says he's got prom next week, and he's not expected to do what he's doing now, and he's doing it. And so I think that's something that's really been good to see from him, and it's a testament to his hard work.
What's the biggest thing you feel offense used from not being
I think obviously you lose like veteran leadership. The guy played like the most starts like ever in college football. That's hard to replace, and I think the coaches did a good job of bringing in players that are going to have an opportunity to compete. And so I think you lose that. I think you lose a great guy in the locker room. I think someone in the NFL is going to find that he's just a guy that he's going to come in, put his head down, work hard. And then obviously I think the biggest thing we can all say is we lost a great pit bull on the team. Mike had a great dog. I was roommates with him. I love that. I was kind of nervous at first when he said he was coming with his pit bull, Duke. And then that Duke ended up being like the best dog I've ever seen. He was awesome. So I think that's probably the biggest thing we're going to miss.
Anything else for this, Bear? Thanks, y'all.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach.